Hallo Leute und willkommen zurück zu einem weiteren Part von Let's Play.
Certainly is easy on the eyes, wouldn't you say?
I guess. Leave Jude alone for half a second and he always comes back with some new girl.
Danke Leute. Willkommen zu Let's Play Tales of Xillia. Ja, wir haben beim letzten Part unsere Freunde hier bei dem Tempel der Xillia wieder getroffen. Wir haben momentan alle dabei und ich habe eine bestimmte Sache vor, wenn sie mich jetzt hier rauslassen. Ja, sie lassen mich raus. Und dann muss nur noch... Ja, da hinten läuft's rum. So Leute, Zeit für eine weitere Ausgabe von Was macht dieser Volltrottel da? Denn da haben wir eine weitere Teufelsbestie. Wieder mal die Werte. Ich bin weiterhin Vollidiot, Schwäche, Feuer. Oh, das ist gut.
Is that a sword on its head?
It looks like something you might be able to use.
Only if it's free.
I'm sure we'll have to beat it first.
I get the same vibe. Who knows? Maybe it's worth something.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Ruination Fangs! Cute! Here! Torrent Impact!
Attack!
Beast! Now!
Burn!
Now!
Finish them off!
Savage Roar!
So. Ich hätte mir die Artknopfbelegung noch mal was besser angucken müssen, aber... Funktioniert ja. Ich bin jedes Mal so happy, wenn ich merke, ich absorbiere Elemente. Das könnt ihr euch nicht vorstellen. Na, kriegst du ordentlich Schaden hierdurch? Ich nehm's mal an. Aber, wow, meine normalen Schläge machen dem Vieh echt kaum was aus, oder? Na, komm. Ja, Tatsache, normale Sachen machen dem Vieh kaum was aus. So. So, komm, krieg Schaden. Aber ich sehe es positiver. Er macht mich nicht so fertig wie der erste seiner Freunde. Denn jetzt habe ich teilweise der Zeit, mir an der Nase zu kratzen, denn aus unerklärlichen Gründen meint sie gerade jucken zu müssen. Und ich bin so froh, dass ich Elemente absorbiere. Ich bin da echt so verdammt froh drüber. So. Und weiter geht's mit dem Mystic Arts. Warum? Weil ich's kann. So, wie weit sind wir? Wir haben ihn 1/3 abgezogen. Yay! Dann heil dich mal, Jude. Heil weiter. Heil immer weiter. Wow, musst du mir so viel Schaden machen, Kumpel. Das ist nicht freundlich und ich nehme das nicht an. Komm, krieg weiter Schaden. Für Beast. Was könnte ich rausnehmen, was auch... Illusionsblitz. Ja, das Art ist auch nett. Auch wenn ich es nicht so gerne benutze für irgendwas. Aber ich mache Schaden, das ist das, was zählt. So, komm, krieg Schaden. Das ist alles, was wir wollen. Wir wollen nur, dass du Schaden bekommst. Komm, Schaden. Da, hör auf, hör auf. Ich bin tot. Leute, irgendwer? Danke. So, komm. Ich befehle dir, bekomme Schaden. Und zwar von mir, eine Menge. Yay, wir haben die Hälfte. Warum mache ich das nochmal jetzt schon? Ich meine, zugegeben, die Teufelsbestien wären auf dem Level kein Problem mehr, würde ich auf normal spielen. Und da haben wir die Sache. Würde ich auf normal spielen. Und wieder ist tot. So, komm, los, bekomm Schaden. Ich befehl's dir. Trinlands. Ich erinnere mich, das ist eine Art, das ich mag. Ich muss mich echt nochmal dran gewöhnen, wieder was meine eigentliche Art-Zusammenstellung war. Es werden immer weniger HP. Und Schaden. Ich mag's jedes Mal, wenn ich dem Gegner Schaden mache. Und noch 100.000. Wir machen Fortschritte. Oh meine Güte, das... Komm her. Bekomm Schaden. Ich befehl's dir. Geh drauf am besten. So, komm. Also ich liebe es, wenn sowas funktioniert. Ah, ja. Gut zu sehen. Und wieder auf dem Boden. Und los weiter. Noch 53.000. Es wird besser. So, komm, krieg Schaden. Ich befehle dir, gehe am Idealfall drauf. Noch 30.000. Und das war leer. So, komm. Das kriege ich jetzt auch ohne MA runter. Auf den Boden mit dir. Und ein bisschen hochheilen. So, Boden mit dir, da bleiben. 8.000, ja, das kriege ich auch definitiv ohnehin. Und weg ist sie. Das, meine Damen und Herren, war die 4. Teufelsbestie.
You see the way Mila freezes those enemies in their tracks? I guess she really is into bondage.
Oh, is that what the technique is called?
Aw, I thought I'd get more of a rise out of you than that.
I'm just tired of your lies and innuendos. Just give it up already.
Oh, and now I'm the one being tied down by your sadistic decrees. Sorry, Jude. I'm not that into bondage play.
But it is true that some people can only experience true intimacy when they're tied and bound.
The conversation takes a surprising turn. Are you speaking from personal experience?
No, I read it in a book. It was called Men and Women Beneath the Sheets.
What sort of books are you reading?
There was a similar comment in The Aesthetics of Being the Catcher as well.
That one's probably about something different.
Oh?
Well, I wouldn't really know.
Sounds like Mila's more into total freedom than tying anyone down.
Mila, kein Kommentar zu den Büchern, die du liest. Kein Kommentar. So, nachdem ich diese verrückte Aktion bereits erledigt habe, die ich erledigt haben wollte, sprich die Teufelsbestie, die hier rumgelaufen ist, zu erledigen. Angemerkt, das war Nummer 4. An die letzten beiden kommen wir noch eine kleine Weile nicht. Aber ja, gehen wir dann jetzt mal rein und gucken, was Gaius von uns will.
You've come.
So in the end, you've chosen to trust that man. You're more naive than I thought, Maxwell.
Tell us what your purpose is for bringing us here.
We will stand and fight against those invaders. If you intend to challenge them yourselves, we won't attempt to stop you.
But first, there's something you need to tell us. I want you to tell us what you know about the schism.
What's that?
Two millennia ago, I cast the spirit art, Schism. It created a new world and sealed it away. That world is yours. It is known as Riza Maxia.
Did Mila just say that she created the entire world? Wow! She's like a goddess or something!
It was for protecting spirits and humans.
Riza Maxia is sealed. That implies the existence of another world outside the schism, does it not?
Yes. And that world is called Olympius. I was gravely mistaken about the Lance of Kresnik's true purpose. Exodus convinced Noctigal that it was a weapon, but all along they were plotting to create a device that would dispel the schism.
Dispel the schism? To what end?
I do not know. I wonder if perhaps they were looking for a means to siphon mana back to Olympias.
No. All Exodus ever wanted was to go home. Back home to Olympias. It's all we've wanted for more than 20 years since we became trapped in Riza Maxia. We needed to find a way to either break through the schism or dispel it completely.
But in order to dispel the schism, they would have to find a way to eliminate its creator.
I see. So that's why Exodus kept trying to kill you.
It doesn't add up. What is Gillen's master plan?
I'm confused. I still don't understand.
Gillen's actions are not going to get Exodus home any faster.
He didn't need to bring the whole Olympian army. In unifying Riza Maxia, that was never our original intention.
Gillen must intend to make use of Riza Maxia with the schism intact. But for what purpose?
That's it. The Otherworld reactor plan.
What?
Huh? The hell's that?
Most folks knew it as the Spirit Fuel Plan.
That sounds bad.
I remember my cousin telling me about it when I was still a kid back on the other side. Something about capturing spirits and using them as fuel for Spyrexes.
So you're saying Gillen's ultimate goal is to corral all the spirits?
But that doesn't make sense either. If all he wants is spirits, then why bother with the lies? Unless he's planning on trapping us in Riza Maxia for our mana lobes.
He seeks to use the people of Riza Maxia as a power source? The man is insane.
Gillen most likely returned to Exodus HQ on the ocean. The Olympian army is with him, so getting there by boat won't be easy.
Well then, perhaps we can commandeer One of the flying ships they have, docked at Cambalar.
Oh yeah, right. Because that sounds easy.
It may indeed be our only option.
Very well. We attack tomorrow.
Wait a minute, Gaius. Aren't we gonna team up on this? I mean, we both want the same thing, so...
It's not a social gathering.
Just how stupid are you anyway?
It was Maxwell who created the schism, and trapped us all inside of it in the first place. Imprisonment is not so easily forgiven. It's entirely possible we may end up fighting each other again.
I'm sure you can understand why we're not ready to get all buddy-buddy with you.
Like I said, do what you want. Just make sure to stay out of our way.
Can you believe it? The nerve of those guys!
They must be short-handed. Why else would they share that kind of information with us?
Despite what they said, I still believe that they are counting on all of us.
For now, at least.
Und jetzt haben wir 2 Sidequests zu tun. Genau 2.
Perhaps this is the opportunity to speak to Wingle that I've been waiting for.
Ja, Rowan möchte mit Wingle sprechen und andere Sachen, die draußen sind. Wie die rausgekommen sind, keine Ahnung. Wir haben ja gesehen, dass die da hinten in die Ecke verschwunden sind. Aber hey, sie warten draußen auf uns. Da.
My neck is killing me.
Did you sleep on it wrong?
No, it's been this way since I was swept into the Fezabel marsh flow.
I have a poultice you can use, although it was intended for lower back pain.
Jude, it's pretty faint, but I think there's a footprint on your face.
Huh. I did have a dream that Agria was repeatedly stomping my head.
From the size and shape of that footprint, it would seem that dream was no dream at all.
What is wrong with her? Why would she do that?
Maybe she was trying to apologize, saying we got off on the wrong foot?
Oh dear. I'm going to chalk this one up to a concussion.
You don't know how close you just came to getting another boot in your face.
I'm sorry for getting you tangled up in this war.
Not at all. I welcome the opportunity. As a spirit, I can never forgive those who use Spyrex.
It is good to have your strength on our side. You have my gratitude.
Your gratitude? As a big sister, what choice do I have but to keep my little sister out of trouble?
A bit condescending, aren't we?
Ah, isn't it wonderful to have a family?
Is that what we are?
It would seem so.
Tja, Leute. Erste halt, würde ich sagen, Wingle, da Rowan ja mit ihm reden wollte.
Wingle, there's something I would like to ask you. Am I correct in my understanding that you led Ajul's armies at Fezabel Marsh? Using boosters to move through the marsh was a brilliant strategy.
Are you mocking me? That strategy played right into Gillen's hands.
You aren't the only one who failed to see through Gillen's facade. I share the same shame.
I didn't realize someone who turned his back on his duty had any honor left to lose. Is that what you're doing here? Some sad attempt to return to the battlefield and erase your shame?
How can you say that? Don't you make fun of Rowan? He's a great guy for someone who's so old.
You were a skilled tactician in your prime, I grant you that. But how much of that skill remains today? Former Chief of Staff Ilbert. Care to play a game?
A game, you say?
A mock battle, using a real military map. But of course I would understand if you were reluctant to see how time has ravaged your talents.
You don't need to buy into this.
I accept.
This board lets us control data from historic battles and see different ways they might play out.
And what battle is this data from?
20 years ago, on the Fezabel outback.
The Battle of Fezabel.
The struggle between the armies of Rashigal and the former king of Azul.
Correct. It was a tragic battle in which both armies suffered heavy casualties from a giant tsunami. It was Ilbert the Conductor's one and only draw.
And you wish to recreate that battle now?
This is no recreation. If I had led Azul into battle, we would have won. That is what I will prove here today. Formation Ichthyes. All troops advance.
The core of the Rashigal army is being pushed back.
Left and right troops spread out to the wings. Surround the enemy's vanguard.
It's no good. The vanguard is unstoppable. What is this power?
That's Gaius' unit. Their first time in battle. You won't surround them so easily.
Both wings advance. Circle to the enemy's flank.
Planning to launch a counterattack from my flank? Such a boring and predictable response. I'll simply attack while your troops are changing course. This battle will be won before the tsunami hits.
The enemy is turning faster than Rashigal.
Look out!
All troops maintain forward movement. Your goal is the high ground behind the Azul army.
What?
Rashigal's army is assembling on the hill.
It's over. It is impossible to defeat a defending army on high ground in so short a time. Soon the tsunami will come and engulf the plains. You will have no choice but to retreat.
And this is what you call a victory?
I am satisfied simply not to lose.
I see. Thank you for the match, Conductor. We will settle this in a different way.
Sore loser!
You did great, Rowan.
It's because I failed in the past. If only I had used this strategy back then.
I think it's great you learned from your mistake. You're still growing, even at your age.
Indeed. And I still have a great deal more growing to do. I may even grow out of these clothes one day.
Wow, Rowan. So, und nächster Halt ist der Laden da hinten. Aus dem simplen Grund, die Teufelsbestie hat mir ja gerade eben mich Sachen gekostet. Ich fülle nur wieder auf 50 auf. Du noch. Und der Rest ist okay. So, und jetzt seid ihr beiden dran.
What do you want?
It's about Zhao.
He's dead. Did you think he somehow survived that?
Know what I heard? I heard he died protecting a spoiled little brat and her stuffed dolly. A fitting end for a foolish old man. How can you? Don't you talk that way about him! You got a problem with me saying the truth?
That's enough, Agria.
It's not even close to enough. The lives of the Chimeriad belong to His Highness. But that old fool threw his away for some sniveling brat.
That's true, but his sacrifice did give His Highness a chance to escape.
He was an idiot right until the end. Always giving me candy when he saw me, like I was some sort of little kid. He just needs to die already.
He did. With Zhao gone, the offensive might of the Chimeriad has diminished sharply.
Bah! I'm all the offensive we need. That goes for you too, Grandma. No one will miss you when you kick off.
I'm relieved to hear that.
Just you watch. I'll protect His Highness all by myself.
I'm getting a headache. How am I supposed to relieve this stress when there's no one left to talk to or have a drink with?
So, that's it? We're never gonna see Zhao again.
Das war die andere kleine Geschichte. Ich gucke gerade noch mal nach, ob wir noch mehr Sidequests haben. Nein, jetzt gerade nicht. Und die Aufnahme läuft auch noch weiter. Gut. Dann gehen wir wieder rein und pennen eine Runde im Endeffekt. Weil, bla. Ich glaube, der Männerschlafsaal ist hier oben und ja, das ist relevant. Weil die Frauen pennen auf der anderen Seite. Deswegen Seiten entsprechend Jude muss Jude-Seite hierhin, Mila-Seite da drüben. Aber erstmal. Ne, nix direkt gefunden, egal, pennen wir.
You wander off again?
Sorry to wake you, kid.
You didn't. I can't sleep. So what happened with you today?
What's with this sudden interrogation?
You just have me worried is all. Do you still want to go back home to Olympias?
Worry about your own problems, kid. You want to protect Mila, right?
No, she can protect herself. I just want to make sure she wins. I think that's the kind of help she needs most.
Huh. So you want to stay with her forever, then?
What? Alv, what are you talking about?
You won't have any reason to stay with her once this is all over, you know.
I know.
If you don't tell her how you really feel, someone else will beat you to the punch. You can't just count on destiny to work everything out for you. Fate doesn't have your back.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I need more time.
You really do listen to everything I say, don't you?
Huh?
Nighty-night, kid.
Can't sleep?
No.
Me neither. You don't want to ask me anything about what I revealed earlier today?
No, you did the right thing. The just thing.
At least I hope so. Justice is a complicated concept. It means different things to different people.
And what is justice to you?
I thought this wasn't a social gathering.
Answer me, Maxwell.
It is the power of will that resides within one's heart.
In this, we are both in agreement. Those with this willpower bear a responsibility to this world. The strong must protect and guide the weak.
Gaius, weakness isn't an affliction of the body, but of the heart. The world will always have weak-willed people, but that in itself isn't a bad thing.
Then we must protect the weak until they can become strong. That is our duty.
We?
Yes. All who are strong must look after the weak. It is the only way to ensure that future generations will have sufficient strength as well.
So that's your solution to the problem I posed in Fezabel Marsh.
As I told you then, I can chart a new future for mankind if I just have enough power. But if a man like Gillen takes the stage, a man who can only use power for his own gain, then mankind will be doomed to repeat the same mistakes.
I see. But I'm afraid it's not up to me to approve your answer. Your concept of justice is your own. It's not my place to interfere.
As you say.
The two of you sure are alike.
How so?
No matter how extreme her words are, I think there's always truth to them. I get the same sense from you.
Do you want to be like Maxwell?
I wouldn't mind it, although I know that's impossible.
I see.
We should probably get some rest.
Yes. The showdown's tomorrow.
Dann gehen wir mal unsere anderen Leute suchen, die 100 Pro draußen stehen, wie jedes Mal. Ich meine, hier steht keiner rum, also raus mit uns.
How do you intend to hijack a ship that's docked in the sky?
We'll use the wyverns in the castle.
You have to get there first.
I have no intention of sneaking into my own castle.
We shall march up the main road and reclaim it.
What? You can't be serious.
Indeed. At the very least, you should split into 2 groups. Create a diversion.
Keep your tactics to yourself, you old fart.
Jude, do you know what you have to do?
Of course. I have to help Mila win. It's that simple.
Then let's go.
There's a path leading into the city off the side of the temple.
Oh, why can't we all stick together?
What shall we do?
Let's see.
We can take that side path from the temple into the city, then move along the roofs to the castle. From there, we can both capture the flying battleship and retake the castle and its soldiers. Meanwhile, Gaius and the others will create their diversion.
Sure would be nice if they let us in on their plan for once.
Anyway, let's go.
You got it.
Ihr habt's gehört, wir sind nicht die Ablenkung, wir sind die Leute, die verdeckt angreifen. Aber erstmal, wie sich das für echte Helden gehört, Skits.
How long do you intend to accompany us?
However long I must. It is my duty to serve Lord Maxwell in the eradication of this Exodus group of Spyrex users.
I don't recall ordering that.
Your memories are your own, but it is the truth.
Regardless, it sure is good to have a great spirit on our side.
Yes. And I would be most grateful if you would continue to direct tether with me.
I knew it. You really are in that kind of relationship.
But why won't anyone explain this to me?
Don't stare at me like that!
What exactly is this strange object that is speaking to me?
Strange? Strange? Maybe you should take a peek in the mirror, weirdo!
Oh my, rude as well as strange. I cannot say that I am fond of it.
The mean spirit lady is calling me rude! Tipo, are you okay? Wow, she can even frazzle Tipo. I bet she really is stronger than Mila.
It's her natural obliviousness that makes her so formidable.
Unless that's just an act. Although that would be even scarier.
That's no act. She is Mila's sister, after all.
And you just say that in front of me? Who's the oblivious one now?
So you've lost the 4 and gathered these strange humans in their place. What a peculiar choice.
And my band of strange companions keeps growing.
Can I ask a question?
What is it?
It's about Zhao. Do you know why he saved Elise?
A difficult question. I could speculate, but we'd have no way of knowing if I was right.
It looked to me like he sacrificed himself to honor a vow he had made. But what sort of vow and to whom, I couldn't begin to guess.
So nobody knows.
Why not ask the other members of the Chimeriad? They would know Zhao better than we do.
But they're so scary. You guys do it!
That could certainly be arranged. However...
Would you be satisfied with an answer that you didn't find for yourself?
That's true.
Das ist so ein Skit, den hätte ich eher erwartet, dass er als Skit für dieses kurze Sidequest-Gespräch dienen würde. Aber hey, ich sehe auch momentan die Zeit, wir haben 35 Minuten. Sache ist die, das, was jetzt kommt, dauert verdammt lange, bis ich dann wieder speichern könnte und damit auch eine Pause machen könnte. Deswegen ist der Part heute minimal kürzer als sonst. Und ich sage an dieser Stelle, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ich habe noch Heliumkugeln zu verteilen. Stimmt, die hatten ein Level-Up. Deswegen, ja, ciao Leute, bis zum nächsten Mal.